Whether the person that you're building your website for is yourself, a friend, a family member, or a big-time client, you always need to have an initial meeting with that client to determine the needs of the website and also to get some specs from the client to exactly understand what it is that they're looking for from the website that you're going to be mocking up inside of Photoshop or whatever the program might be. So in this case, we're going to be reviewing the client specs that I got from Two Trees Creative. So I've had this meeting with these people at Two Trees Creative, which is just a fictional graphic design company. And I took some notes while I was with them and also made out a little sketch over here on the right-hand side to better understand exactly what it is we'll be working on. And so this is the whole genesis of what we're going to be doing throughout the rest of this course. We have to pay attention to this. And anytime that you're working on a web design project, I highly recommend that you take some notes like this as well. Hopefully your handwriting's a little bit better than mine, but in any case, just write down every single thing that they want. Make sure that you are at the same time sort of putting together a, let's say, thumbnail sketch over on the side or even on another piece of paper. And then anything that's important, like where certain assets are going to come from, I always put those in their own little section as well. So over here on the left-hand side, what these people want, they want a one-page design. That means it's going to be a single website page that is going to scroll to different sections of the website. You've probably seen websites like this before. They want the website to be easily responsive. That means it just goes naturally flowing from a desktop site to a tablet site to a mobile site, and that's perfectly fine. They want really big typography, which is really popular in today's day and age. They also want big images, which is another big thing that people are using now, big background images. They also want to use minimalistic colors. They're going to send us the colors that they want to use for the brand, so that will be sent to us in some form. Chances are it's not going to be a usable thing where we can just load it up into Photoshop, but as you'll see later on in this course, I'll show you how to turn just about anything a client gives you into a usable .ase file that you can load up into Photoshop. And then they also want a functioning contact form, which is very easily developed by a developer or by yourself if you know how to do such things. And then they want a Google map of their actual physical location somewhere on this page. And they're also going to give us images. They're going to give us some headshots of the team members, and they're going to give us some portfolio images. So obviously by that, they want a portfolio section. So from this, what I've gathered is we're going to have about, let's see here, 6 sections to this. We're going to have a header and a footer, so that's 1 and 2. We're going to have a big welcome section that just says, hey, welcome to the page. It's got a big image, maybe a front shot of their building or just a nice image to represent the company. We're going to have some information about them, and that's where we're going to stick the team headshots. Portfolio, that's where these portfolio images are going to come into play. Maybe we have some sort of interactive thing going on right here. I haven't really decided yet. And then we've got our contact area right here, and then, of course, a footer at the bottom because every page has a header and a footer when it comes to web design. So pretty much here, these are the specs that I've gotten from the client. You may get something completely different from this. You may get something more specific than this. They may tell you exactly what they want, exactly what colors they want. It may not be this abstract. You may get something even more abstract than this. I've had clients come to me before and just say, I need a website. They have no idea what it needs to do or anything else. After you have some conversations with these clients, you can start to better understand exactly what they're trying to accomplish with this website. And with that information, you can go to work on creating a more in-depth sketch that will fully flush out all of the ideas that you have and hopefully combine those with the ideas that they have that you can then start to build a mock-up from inside of Photoshop. So as we continue to expand on these specs, we're going to create a more in-depth sketch, which I'll take a look at in the next movie.